Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Web3 TV. I'm Lisa Amnegard, and today we're in Abu Dhabi at the Bitcoin MENA Conference 2024. And joining me right now is Jeppe Kirk Bonde, a popular investor at eToro.
That's right.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you very much.
So what does it actually mean to be a popular investor at eToro?
Well, so 12 years ago, I was working as a management consultant, and I was making more money than I was spending, so I wanted to invest my money. So then I compared all the different platforms, and I picked out eToro as the best one. And then I started investing on eToro. Then as my investments were doing very well, other people started copying me. Because on eToro, you can buy stocks, commodities, crypto, but you can also copy other users. So if you don't know what to invest in, you can just say, I'll just have whatever he's having. And then, then as that continued to go well, I got more and more copiers, and then now I'm number one on the platform. So there's 32,000 people that whenever I invest in something, they invest in the same. And then we are in the same boat, effectively.
So you're basically a leader.
We call it popular investor.
And just so people understand a little bit more what eToro is, I think it's got a cool concept. It's a social trading and multi-asset investment company. So what does that actually mean, and what does it look like?
Well, so most people, their interface with it is their mobile phone, the app. We were one of the early ones out with a really good mobile app back when people were doing, their trading on the computer. Before that, people were doing their trading on the phone. But with the great mobile app, people were able to sign up easily, try the demo account, add money, and start investing. Now, originally it was for stocks and commodities and CFDs and such things. But then we were early in adding crypto as well. And then many people back then, they wanted to have crypto in the same platform where they had their stocks, and so they went for eToro. Now we've also made a different wallet and whatnot. And then it's just been expanding globally, and now, 1 year ago, we opened up in the UAE as well, and then it's been just a blast growing really massively in the UAE.
Yeah, so it's basically your anniversary now for eToro. Yes. So why is it so important for eToro to be in the UAE? What benefits does it bring, and especially when it comes to crypto?
Well, so just when I moved from Denmark to London, I was shocked to see so many advertisements for investments. And that's the same here in the UAE. People here have a lot of money. So even though there's only 11 million people in the population, these 11 million people generally have a lot of money and room to invest. And so similarly to how we in eToro can see our Swiss clients, they invest more. So we have a higher proportion of users in Switzerland investing more money. We can see the same in the UAE. So it's a great market because people are coming here from all over the world with their money, and the people that are here have money. And therefore, as an investment platform, you just can't dream of a better market.
I mean, it's kind of cool. You can invest in so many different you can, from property to crypto to anything really on the platform. So when it comes to just investing, I mean, you're a popular investor yourself, so how important is it to diversify your portfolio, and when it comes to crypto? Because now Bitcoin has been surging, many people are looking into crypto, so how should you diversify your portfolio and trade or invest in crypto?
Well, diversification is overall extremely important.
Yeah.
It's always when you are investing, art of comparing your returns with your risk. Because you could hypothetically put everything into the one best thing, but then you're taking on a disproportionate amount of risk for that potential return. So you do want to diversify. But it doesn't mean adding in a lot of bad things and saying like, oh, now I have 12 different bad things. No, now you're still going to have a bad return. So the key is, for a lot of rich people to have a mix of properties, stocks, and then a few other things. And here Bitcoin can fulfill a really, really good role in a portfolio. Instead of you having a little bit of extra cash or a little bit of extra bonds to protect you against some extreme scenarios, Bitcoin can now fulfill that role really, really well. There's a lot of scenarios where the US dollar goes down and Bitcoin can remain a really good asset. And for those cases, I think it makes good sense to have that as a way of diversifying your other portfolio.
Okay, so as a popular investor, you would say that investing a little bit in Bitcoin is always a good idea.
Not always, but for many people in many situations, it is a good idea.
And today you also just announced, eToro announced that they signed an agreement with the Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange. So can you tell us a little bit more about what that agreement means?
Yeah, so it means that now those stocks will be available on the eToro platform, so that's just a bigger selection. So we're always adding more products. I receive the emails all the time with now we've added these products, now we've added these products. And of course, living in the UAE, it's extra exciting when we're adding, we have the Dubai now, we have the Abu Dhabi. So that's really nice.
So will you be eyeing in these new stocks?
I already have.
Oh, really? So people can be following you and making sure that if you invest, they'll also invest, right?
That's the whole concept, yeah. When I invest in something, I'm investing my own money in it. And so when my friends and family and others are copying that, then they're investing in the same thing that I'm investing in.
And when it comes to, let's say, investing in what others invest, do you see any risks in that? Or how does the eToro platform work so to avoid people misleading others?
Yeah, so there is firstly a risk score. So everybody's portfolio that you can copy, it has a calculated risk score. And if your risk, so that's from 1 to 10. If you are at 10, you basically get kicked off the platform for copying. If you get to a 7, you get like a warning to tell you to bring your risk down. So I do my own risk calculations as well, but that's sort of one roof on the risk you can take on behalf of users. Then you have in terms of of being aligned, a lot of people, they spread out having multiple people that they copy instead of having just one that they copy. And then there's also, you'll find people that are offering an investment portfolio that goes for a specific type of investor, saying this isn't for everyone, this is a high risk portfolio, but it's based off of a specific investment philosophy. And then as long as they're being upfront about that, and it's very clear that you can specify that, and you can read like this is what this guy is doing, then people can decide which role that should be in their portfolio. And then it's fine. Maybe people will not say I will put everything on this guy. I'll just put 5% of that super risky crypto guy.
Yeah, I think that's something that's going to be the trend going forward. People are going to be looking more into buying crypto. So what would your advice be? How do you invest in crypto?
Well, so I think for anybody who's interested in using the eToro platform, you can start with a demo account. So you just download the eToro app, you make a demo account, you get 100,000 fictive dollars, then you can see what it's like to click the buy button, and if you accidentally click sell, no worries, you're just using fictive money. And then when you're sort of like, okay, yeah, I kind of get the hang of it, buy, that means that you're buying it, and then you can see what you have. Then you can start adding a little bit of money, and then okay, now I can go and check what's going on with my stocks, what's going on with my oil and my gold and my cryptos, and then you can add more once you feel comfortable and that you really feel now you understand how this app works, and you know what it's like to own different companies and different cryptos.
No, that's kind of cool. You can try before you buy almost.
Exactly.
Except
So that's the best way, really, I think, for most people.
And if someone wants to take a look at your portfolio on eToro, how do they find you?
Yeah, so it's usually just on the eToro app again, or the eToro.com website. But either of those places, and you go in there and you just click like discover popular investors, and then you just see which one is number one, and then that'll be me.
Are you number one?
Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, for anyone watching, just go to eToro and you'll see Jeppe number one. So thank you so much for speaking with me, and enjoy the rest of the Bitcoin MENA Conference.
Thank you very much. It's nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you. And we'll be bringing you more interviews, so make sure to stay tuned. You're watching Web3 TV. I'm Lisa Amnegard.